Hey, Alan Seaborn here, and I want to tell you something I came across recently. I'm always really interested in psychology and sociology. I'm always trying to look at these tests and studies that are done because I'm really interested in the way that our minds work and why they work that way. And so a study I found recently was done where researchers gave some test subjects different things to look at pictures, kind of like what you give to little kids where you say, find the difference between these two pictures. And while they did that, they gave half of their research subjects a little white coat. And it kind of looked like a lab coat, kind of looked like whatever. And they found that the people that they gave this little coat to, compared to the people that didn't take these tests in a little white coat, they did much, much better. They identified more of the differences in these pictures, and they did it quicker. And so they started thinking, well, is the reason why because we associate with a lab coat being really good at details? We think of scientists, we think of doctors, we think of people who have to pay big attention to really small things. And so they did the test again with a different test, and they gave a third of the test subjects this same white coat, and they told them that it was a lab coat. They gave a third of the test subjects this same white coat, but they told them it was a painter's coverall. And then the other third of people, they didn't give them any kind of coat or anything. They just had them take the test in their regular clothes. And when they were finished, they found that the people that were wearing the painter's coat, they did the same as the people that were wearing their regular clothes. They did okay at the test, but the people who thought they were wearing the doctor's lab coat, they did better than all the rest of the subjects. And what they realized is that what we wear doesn't just say something to people around us about who we are, it actually changes how we think about ourselves. And when I saw that test, I started thinking about passages throughout the New Testament that talk about the importance of clothing ourselves in Christ. Because the difference that it makes isn't just that the people around us see us that way, but the difference it makes is that we start to see ourselves through the lens of being clothed in Christ, of living out His life with the people around us, with the decisions that we make, with the things that we choose to do or we choose to be about, the habits that we allow into our lives, or the things that we say, no, that's not who I am. That's not how I see myself. I'm clothed in Christ. And I want to tell you that if you let that change in your mind, the way that you see yourself as you're following Him throughout your day-to-day life, it's going to make such a huge impact, and it's going to keep you winning at home.